best part of that is you were probably all fucking wrong about which one it was.
It's very possible. We'll never know. We'll never know.
God, I hate it. That somebody
You're right. I can't deny that.
That somebody says, "Stop lying, Nick. You cared about jury analysis during the depth. That's why you brought them. On." No. I said over and over that I didn't care. I brought it on because the audience was demanding it, and I run a show ultimately that is based on the audience buying in, the audience participation. If the audience wants to see jury analysis, look, if you guys are so fucking retarded that you guys want someone to tell you what the jury is doing, you need someone else's biased perspective. And believe me, the jury leaned in during the financial testimony. Tell me what that means without bias. Because with bias towards the defense, it means, oh, the jury is listening for all the points in which Alex Murdaugh is not guilty. If they're biased towards the prosecution, it means, oh, the jury is leaning in to find all the places he fucked these people over. It means literally nothing. You can discern nothing from it. And by the way, the body language panel, fuck those guys. I love them. They're great. They're all super smart, and they will all agree with me that their analysis is absolutely worthless because they know nothing about the jury personally, and they can only make general descriptions about what is going on. You guys are being fucking hoodwinked, suckered, and grifted over and over and over by jury analysis by people who aren't in the case. The only jury analysts that matters, the only ones, are the ones employed by the state and by the defense to research the Facebook profiles, the Twitter profiles, the Instagram messages of all of these people who have made the decisions to put these people on the jury, and then have an analysis based on the psychological profiles that they have built, if they have done it. And maybe they have, maybe they haven't. You won't ever know because you're not privy to that information. Everybody else going in and doing jury analysis is bringing all of their bias in. It's why I fucking hate it. I hate it. Look, if I went down to court and did a jury analysis of Alex Murdaugh, all I'd say is all these jurors are biased against the state. You know why? Because I'm biased against the state. And I would read literally goddamn everything into that. The problem with jury analysis is I don't know what the speaker's biases are, and neither do you. It's a grift. It's a work. It's all of the things just to keep you watching. Why do you think I bring them on? I don't bring them on for witty analysis or smart, educated expertise. There's no objective standard for a jury analysis. I bring them on because you goddamn ask me to, because no matter how many times I tell you retarded people that it's absolutely fucking worthless, you're like, well, bring on James from court. Bring on DUI guy. They're in the courtroom. They know. They don't know goddamn anything. I love them. I think they're wonderful. I want DUI guys' legal analysis all day long. I never want to hear him talk about a jury in my fucking life unless it's his jury. No, goddamn it, Sean. This is honesty hour. If DUI guy is in his own court, if he has picked his own jury, if he's done his own research, I want to know about it. If he saunters into court 3 weeks in, Sean, he's 3 weeks in. If he walks in, I'm going to give you jury analysis. Fuck off, DUI guy. I love you, but you have nothing of value to add about the goddamn jury. I care about your opinion on the case. That's why I bring him on. And because you assholes ask me to. Stop being grifted and duped by these fucking people. Stop it. All of us are just giving our biased perspectives on literally everything. I am obviously pro-defense. I was a defense attorney. I will always be a defense attorney. The state can fist itself until it reaches its tonsils for all I care. Fuck the state. Prove to me they're guilty. You know what you're getting when a jury analyst James from court. I love the guy. He's smart. He's insightful. He's like a 23-year-old journalism major. What is this guy telling you about a jury ever? He didn't pick them. He has no qualifications in law. He's just a guy who went into a courtroom, and you're out here like, oh, get James from court on. We want his jury analysis. Why do you want his jury analysis? I want his opinions. from a journalistic perspective about what's going on in the courtroom, what's outside the courtroom, what people are talking about, what's the buzz. I want him interviewing people who are in the gallery. That's what James should be doing. The fact that he's doing jury analysis means, one, he's shortchanging his own abilities, and two, he's giving into the fucking grift that, for whatever reason, all the people who watch me and Emily D. Baker and Law and Crime are like, oh God, I really want to find out. No, you don't. It's
giving
worthless.
into the grift?
You're
saying he's giving into the grift?
Yes.
Hold on a second, but
you know I'm giving into the grift. I hate this trial. I hate everything about this. 3 weeks. I've wasted 3 fucking weeks of my life, Kurt. I'm sitting here and I'm going, why in goddamn hell am I watching this? You know what I could be doing, Kurt? You know what I could be doing? I could be sleeping. I could be eating. I could be cooking. I could be going out and doing chores. I could be spending time with my kids. I could be spending time with my wife. I'd be going to the cities and getting goddamn happy ending massages. I don't know. Literally anything other than watching this trial. Why am I watching this trial?
Grift.
It's a fucking grift. Of course it is.
But wait a second.
You're chastising them for the grift. That's the part I don't understand.
But isn't all like most people? I'd say that's true. But
James is giving into the grift. He knows.
DUI guy is really good at reading a jury. Wouldn't you recognize?
No, I disagree with you, Joe. He's good at reading his own jury. How can he possibly be good? 3 weeks in, he wasn't at voir dire.
No,
he doesn't know the defense trial strategy. How can you read a jury if you don't even know the goddamn strategy of either side? But you're guessing.
He's picked juries before. He understands
in his cases, with his strategy, with his perspective in line. DUI guy says, okay, here's what I got. I got a guy who blew a .09 when .08 is the legal limit. All he had to do was defer he had 2 shots or 3 shots. I don't know. Maybe he's 130 pounds. He had 3 shots of whiskey at the bar. He's almost home. All he had to do was take a blood test instead of the breathalyzer. He would have blood tested in 2 hours, a .07. They wouldn't have had a perspective thing. He was swerving within the line, some bullshit excuse. DUI guy knows exactly what his angle of attack is here. You tell me that DUI guy or James of Court knows either party's exact theory of this case. You know how I know it's a fucking lie? None of us, no one on this panel who are all lawyers can articulate either side's actual theory of the case. We can guess at it. We can take stabs at it. We can get close. None of us are on the team. None of us know what we're going to go up against. None of us have seen the discovery or the witness list or have depositions or interviews. Not a goddamn one of us. DUI guy walks into there 3 weeks into court, and we're supposed to expect that his jury analysis has some merit because in his own trials, he picks juries in his own trials.
It's also that he was at the Depp trial. He has experience in reading a jury.
Depp trial is completely different from this, Joe. Don't fuck with me. Don't you even dare.
Yes, Depp is 100% different than this.
Joe, come on. You know the difference between high-profile social media and mass media civil litigation versus a goddamn criminal defendant who is deeply entrenched in South Carolina law. These are way different areas. It's not even fucking close. And every goddamn law tuber out there who's like, oh, I have special insight. I was XYZ. Fuck off. None of you know goddamn shit. We're all walking into this fucking blind. People are like, oh, didn't you read the articles? Didn't you watch the podcast? Didn't you watch the documentary on HBO? No. You know why? All of that shit is goddamn worthless. Put it in front of the fucking court and then talk to me. None of us know anything. And Jesus Christ, if we're pretending that we know the strategy, if you can't cite to a fucking attorney on the case on either side, you're literally lying. And I'm so goddamn sick of this thing that we do. I'm fucking sick of it. The illusion that, oh, yes, we're lawyers. We know. Guys, we're with all of you. We're with you in the chat. We're with every single one of you. We walk into these cases blind. Oh, yeah. Oh, I watched a documentary. Who fucking cares? Is it in evidence? Look at all the shit that's been coming out of the documentaries. Nothing has been presented in evidence. Not a goddamn thing. His divorce? Oh, he's going to get divorced. His wife is going to divorce him. They didn't even say in opening statements that his wife was in a divorce conversation with the family law attorney. Why? Because it's likely not even admissible. Much less if it's admissible, they don't know if they're going to admit it. Because what will they actually get out of it? I'm so fucking sick of this charade. I'm goddamn tired of it, Joe. I'm tired of it.
I don't know. I think that.
But you're profiting.
Ceasefire
every day. That's the thing. I mean, I don't begrudge you profiting off of it. I just sort of don't understand why you're so mad at it, and then you are acknowledging that you're doing it for the grifting. It seems inconsistent.
Of course, I'm doing it for the grifting.
He admits it. That's the difference. The difference is he admits it. His point. This is what he's so sick of it. That's why he keeps doing it. No, okay. Let me. Maybe I'm missing it. You are. The reason what you're missing here is this. It's that what he's basically saying is everyone here knows where I, Nick Rekieta, come from. That I'm doing this whole trial for the grift. I hate this trial. I'm going to provide whatever insight I can. I'm not enjoying this. This is painful, but it's basically how I'm earning my livelihood and taking care of my family. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm providing whatever.
No, Joe, no.
See, maybe you didn't get either then, I guess.
I'm watching the show. I'm watching the trial with the people because it's interesting.
Come on. You just screamed that for 3 weeks. Nick, you were just screaming that the last 3 weeks have been the most boring period of your life. So,
Joe, this trial should be interesting. It's a double murder trial involving an entrenched South Carolina attorney. It should be interesting. The state hasn't made the case. The state hasn't made the case. Neither has the defense. None of them have brought the narrative. I'm just saying the jury analysis is a waste of time from people who aren't involved in the case.
Right. You're saying that it's purporting to lend insight, but giving us nothing. Is that fair to say? That it comes across as if it's trying to give us some perspective when really it's just people who are just stabbing in the dark and have no idea, and we'll never know if they're right or wrong.
Yes. They're stabbing in the dark, but people put undue value on this stuff, and it drives me nuts. I hate it.
Well, I don't know. I feel as if I have more perspective after.
No, I feel bad for mentioning it.
Why? That was gold. Are you kidding me? That was we're 3 weeks into this trial. And that's the first clippable moment.